Why the fuck does it matter if you have multiple options? This is something that I've been hearing for as long as I can remember. I'm a student of the self development community. I'm a product of the self development community. My first mentors were dating coaches from RSD, and I followed them. And a lot of the things that I've learned and believe about the world have come from being rooted in that system since I was 18, 19 years old. So the question I always ask myself and I ask my clients is, why do you care about having options? We talk about abundance, choices. Why do we care? Here's why. And here's the simple reason why we care about having options. There's two reasons. Number one is, when you have options, you can make decisions from freedom and clarity, not from fear and reactions. So most men make decisions about dating and relationships from a place of fear, right? I won't break up with this girl. I won't leave her because I don't know if I could meet another girl. Okay, that's an example of fear reaction. Or I'm going to get into this relationship because if I don't, she might walk away and I don't know if I'd find someone as quality. Now, sometimes this can be good. Like, I've got into a very long, amazing relationship, and I've been in amazing relationships that I have no regrets on because that girl was the most quality for me at that time. But at the same time, I was comparing her to other women that I was also seeing. So it wasn't that I was locked into this state of, I have to be with this girl because I have no other options. The other thing is, it's important to have multiple options so that you can have more respect from your future relationships, because women want men who can meet other women. Trust me on this. Read evolutionary psychology if you don't believe me. Don't believe me, believe the data. Women are attracted to men who have options. Women are attracted to men who can meet other women. So if you are building relationships and you cannot meet other women, if you don't have the ability to, this doesn't mean you should go out and meet other women while you're in a relationship. That is up to you to decide how you want to structure your life, and I will not comment on it. However, if you cannot meet other women because you have the inability to do so, you don't have options, you never built that kind of lifestyle, you are setting yourself up for a life of self-sabotage or a life of pain, a life of resentment, etc., etc. So in this training, I'm going to explain to you how you can get these options and how you can start dating more women. And what I'm going to do is give you 3.5, basically, 3 to 4. It's kind of 3A and 3B. 3 specific tools you can use that are going to help you meet more women and collect options. Okay, this is going to be one of the most powerful trainings you'll see. Let's go ahead and get into it. Number one, the first thing that you need to collect options and to start dating women on your terms and to see women consistently is a stream of leads. You need streams of leads. Leads being options that are coming into your life, dating options. Now, some people would say, why are you calling it leads? Well, it's because I like to compare dating oftentimes to business. Until you get into an amazing relationship, then you're building a relationship, right? But before then, when you're dating new girls and dating multiple women, you are essentially running a business with yourself as the product and with women as the buyers of that product. Now, if you have a very good product, people could become desperate to buy your product. And if your product is also difficult to access, which I referred to in a later video at a different training, then women may want it even more, right? Maybe even more difficult to access, which is why you want to be competent as a man, be valuable, be hard to get, things like that. But for right now, we're going to keep it basic. So I have 2 streams of how I meet women. It's online and going out at night. Because during the day, I'm sitting and I'm shooting videos. Sometimes I will actually go out and meet girls during the day, but that's only when I record it for a future course that I'm creating, and we'll be sharing some of that on YouTube. But most of the time when I meet women, it's going out at night, once a week usually, based on my schedule, and then it's online. So when I travel, I'll meet girls, I'll set up dates from Tinder, things like that. Those are my streams of leads. Online and going out at night. What you need to do is you need to figure out your time commitments and where you can meet women from. Some guys are going to have more time than others. So maybe if you have a lot of time to spare, you can go out and meet girls during the day more consistently than a guy who has to be inside working his 9 to 5 and has other commitments after work. Maybe if you don't like going out on weekends because you have other obligations, going out after work, especially if it's in the summer and you live in the northern hemisphere and there's light out, the light works well in the northern hemisphere during the summer. After 5, it's going to be light until 9 or 10 even, or 8, wherever, depending on where you're at. You go out and meet women there. So figure out your time commitments and where you can meet women from. You need to plan where your leads are going to come from, but you need to have a stream of leads. Every client that comes into our program, the first thing that we do, number one, is we say, where are your leads going to come from? Where are you going to meet women? Is it going to be online? If so, we need to optimize that. Is it going to be going out at night? If so, we need to optimize that. Is it going to be daytime, or is it going to be your social circle? And for everyone, it's different. Some people have the same things, of course, but some guys have a different combination. Some guys have different lifestyle choices, lifestyle design. You need to figure out where your stream of leads is coming from. The second thing you need to understand is this principle called features and skills. So there are two core features that you need to have as a man if you're going to have options. These features are very simple to understand. I'm going to break them down for you. And then there are three core skills that you need to have if you're going to attract women. Let's start with the features. The two core features you need to have is be above average in attractiveness. If you want options, you need to be above average in attractiveness. Now, there are outliers. There are guys that are not above average in attractiveness, but they have other shit going for them, a lot of other shit going for them. Maybe they're extremely charismatic, they've got access to money and a really good circle, so they meet women that way. But even then, I could argue that they are attractive because of money, because of their circle, because of their charisma. In this aspect, I'm talking about physical attractiveness. Be above average in attractiveness. Keep maxing out your attractiveness. I'm telling you, this is a fact. It's going to be easier to create options in your life if you are more attractive. It's simple as that. If you're more attractive as a man, you're going to have ease of access to create options with women, to date women and eventually find a high quality partner, or keep dating and dating multiple girls. You need to become attractive. I say this very openly and I say this very clearly. Some of you have known me for a long time, have been following my stuff from back in the day, back in 2016, 2017, or some of you may be new. But here's what I'll say. I was really good at pickup and meeting women and going out and picking up chicks. I was getting very, very good at it around 2016, 2017. And I had a lot of results. I was taking girls home. I was setting up dates. I was approaching girls. I was getting tons of numbers. I was going on instant dates. I was taking girls home the same night from the club. But the level of effort that I had back then was so much higher versus, I'd say, in the last year, since I've become way more attractive as a man. I'm in shape now. I look better. I'm coming more into my body, as it were, in manhood, versus being 22, 23 years old back. How long ago was that? It's 5-6 years ago now. Now that I'm growing up a little bit, I'm hitting the gym more. I'm taking all kinds of supplements and stuff to make sure my eating and my health is on point when it comes to adding on weight, protein, all that stuff. I have more money as well now. So now that I'm more attractive as an individual, the kinds of women that are attracted to me has changed. And the level of effort for me to attract those women is also way easier, way less effort than it was back in the day. So I'm a representative of this. I'm literally living it and telling you, as a dating consultant, as someone who has met thousands of women in different phases of his life. I was meeting women before with a lot of effort, and I was putting in a lot of effort. I had to put in the work. I was chasing girls, and I got damn good at it. I was able to teach it too, and my clients were starting to get results. But if you want to get there faster, if you want women to love you for you without you having to put in all that bullshit work, work is good, yes, but that helped me do this as my job. I don't think you want to be a dating consultant. Maybe if you do, then put in the work. You have to put in the work. But if this is not going to be your job and you want to do it for your lifestyle, become more attractive, get strong, go to the gym, work on how you look, work on how you dress, work on your physique, work on your aesthetic, work on your hairstyle, work on face care, work on beard care, all these kind of things. Like, figure out an attractive style. Be above average in attractiveness. Keep maxing out everything, brother. Max out everything. Number 2, another core feature, and this is the final feature, is work on your range of expression. I'm not going to go so much into this, but this is basically high value communication. And this is kind of the overall part of it. Work on becoming better at expressing yourself. This means learning humor, telling jokes, being able to understand witty sarcasm, being able to tell stories, right? Work on your range of expression. These are the core features. Be an expressive individual and become above average in attractiveness. This will help you have options. You literally will have women gravitating towards you if you do this. And then the second part of this we have is the core skills. So there's features and skills, remember, and there's 2 core features, which is looks, attractiveness, and then expression. And then we have 3 core skills. Core skills are understand leadership. That's number 1. Number 2, learn high value communication, kind of a part 2 of what I said earlier with expression. This is a bit different. And number 3, learn how to set up dates without getting flaked on. This is how you will grow. And I should put another one, a bonus one that I didn't write in my notes, but it's master social media. That's a huge one. I'll share that at the end. So understand leadership. Understand leadership is so big. Can you take a woman and provide her with an amazing experience and bring her through an experience? A lot of guys who struggle with women don't understand the core mechanisms of leadership that make women go from, oh, I don't know you and I don't care about knowing you, to being like, how can I follow your path? Understand leadership. I'm going to go here and I'm going to do something. You should come with me. I'm going to go to this way. Come join me. Hey, next week, let's grab drinks. I like you. You should come with me. That is leadership. Can you create experiences and bring women into those experiences? Number 2, learn high value communication. High value communication means that you are able to share information and ideas that have people want to buy into those ideas and want to be a part of your journey and your world experience. That's number 2, high value communication. Number 3, setting up dates without flakes. Do not get flakes. A lot of guys deal with this, and it's very difficult to get past this, especially when you're first starting out. But what you want to do is set up dates where women are pursuing you and they want to see you again. You want to have women invested in you. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but once you figure it out, it becomes quite simple. It becomes a pattern, and women will respond to you as such. You need to set up dates without flakes, and here's why. The way you're going to have options is actually by going on dates. This sounds crazy, but you don't have tons of options by just pulling girls same night. The reason is because the way that they invest in you and connect with you oftentimes is through the lens of, this is just a hookup. If you want to have options in your life, and I'm talking about where you could pull up to a party and invite 5 girls that you're sleeping with, 2 or 3 girls that you're hooking up with. You could go to a dinner and bring 2 beautiful women with you, one that you're about to sleep with and the other one you've already slept with. If you want that, and I'm talking about options. There's a buddy of mine who's a complete natural with women. He never had to learn any of this stuff. Super attractive guy, very in shape, tall, good looking guy. And he did this modeling event, and he literally brought out, 7 models or 8 models. 5 of them he'd slept with, and the ones he'd slept with also brought a few friends. So there was 3 other girls there that he hadn't slept with. But he did that because these were girls who were just invested in him. He slept with them. They wanted another chance with him. He said, hey, we're doing this event. I think also he paid them for shooting because it was part of a promotional professional product, but it was barely anything. That didn't pay them a lot. And the girls showed up. They modeled, they hung out, right? And these are beautiful women he was sleeping with. The reason he was able to do this is because he was dating these girls. He was going on dates with them. It's not just seeing a girl for a quick hookup and that's it. You can learn lessons by taking girls home at night, same night, pulling girls same night, things like that. That's cool. But if you really want to have options, you need to be going on dates. That's how you get options. It's not by just getting the quick pull from the club. It's by going on dates with girls. Go on dates. Learn how to set up dates without them flaking. I have talked about this on my channel. If you want to learn about that, there's other trainings here. Just look up Tim Ray Flakes on YouTube, or look somewhere in this video. Maybe I'll pop it up somewhere and you'll be able to see it. But I teach my exact method for not getting flakes, and it works. Social media is the other one. Social media. You need to have an Instagram that works. You need to have an Instagram where girls want to invest in you, where girls want to see you again. I've built my private Instagram to the point where women are literally responding to all my messages, and they're responding to my stories. They're sliding in my DMs now. Not cold. I'm not there yet. So I'm not going to bullshit you. I've been doing this experiment of building a brand new Instagram specifically to meet women. And the way that my Instagram is set up now is to the point where if I meet a girl in the club and I add her on Instagram, she's sending me DMs first, right? Like, I literally have this going in my Instagram now. It's crazy. I've never had this before, but it's because my Instagram is set up to win. It's because my Instagram is set up to attract women. Get your Instagram shit on point. There are resources where you can learn this. I might make a training about this in the future of how I built my Instagram from nothing and built it out, and I'll share it with you here. But this is how you're going to do it. You're going to have options. Social media is important. You don't need to be on Instagram just to, follow people and shit and scroll through posts. That's a waste of time. I only follow my very close friends and girls that I'm, potentially seeing on Instagram. That's all who I follow. I don't follow anyone else. I don't follow influencers, no one like that. My old personal, I removed it. Or I logged out of it. So Instagram is a huge, huge mechanism for meeting women and getting options nowadays. If you're not on Instagram, you're literally missing out. This is how you do it. This is how you get options. Hey, let me tell you this. Getting options can take a long time. Building your dream dating lifestyle takes time. You can watch all these YouTube videos I'm making, watch trainings from myself, other consultants, other influencers out there, watch it and learn, cool. But if you're the kind of person where you are able to invest in your personal growth and you're not doing it, I'm telling you, you're fucking sabotaging yourself and you don't actually value your growth. Instead, you value sitting behind a screen and mentally masturbating, watching my shit. I can literally help you get there and cut out years of wasted time years of wasted experiences where you get negative reference that actually doesn't help you and doesn't help you grow. I can help you do that. We have a consulting program called Lifestyle Mastery Consulting where we get you results attracting 2 to 4 new women every single month within 90 days. If you want to get those kind of results, what you can do is look down below. There's a link where you can book a 30-minute call with me, a discovery call. It's a call that I'm giving you for free, where we're going to figure out exactly where you're at and build a custom strategy for you to start attracting new women without doing weird pickup techniques, without self-sabotaging or wasting time with neediness and girls that don't fucking want you back. If that's what you want and that's what you're looking for, where you think you're open for that and you're ready to take action and start buying back your time, literally purchasing back your time, book a call with me and we'll see if you're a good fit. There's also a bunch of other free resources below if you want to dip your feet in the water gently and see what I'm about, see what other stuff I have. There's a whole masterclass I created with four parts on how to become a high impact man. There's also a 4-step system that I'm giving away to you for free that explains how I get results for myself and my personal dating life and my clients, how we get results very quickly. So if any of that sounds good to you and if any of it makes sense to you, look down below. The links are below this video and I'll see you there. Otherwise, have a beautiful, amazing day. Keep crushing it. I'm supporting you. I'm rooting for you. Thank you for supporting my channel and watching what I do. It's all for you. Stay blessed and I'll see you on our next training.